What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of March 3rd to the 6th, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Winding Cove within the EDZ. Alright, now let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, in terms of exotics, we do have the Trinity Ghoul. Actually fantastic. If you can pick this up and get the exotic catalyst for this, one of the best primary exotics in the game. Then we've got the Knucklehead Radar with not a terrible role here. Mobility, Resilience, Discipline being featured, 65. Not the best exotic, but certainly, again, not a terrible role. Then we've got the Syntheseps, a very good exotic, and Resilience, Recovery, Discipline being featured here, 62, a bit on the low end, but honestly not a bad pickup. And then we've got the Claws of Ahamkara here, 65 with a whole lot of strength. Well, if you gain an additional melee charge, that's going to be what you want. Not a terrible pickup here as well. Doesn't work right now with Strand, but Bungie has come out and said that they're going to fix that in the future. Alright, now taking a look at the weapons here, we have a triple tap Frenzy Aikilos hand cannon. Honestly, not a terrible roll here. Then we've got an Eye of the Storm Swashbuckler Disparity. Not bad. We have... Whoa. We have a, well, if it had a magazine increasing perk, it'd be even better, but still, Overflow, where if you pick up Special or Heavy, you just completely reload your weapon and double the magazine size, plus Rampage, and on a 720 aggressive, and I like the Extraordinary Rendition, this is a very, very good PvE roll. Like, I have a couple of these in my vault that I still whip out from time to time. They're quite good. Now, moving on from there, Surplus Cornered Fusion Rifle is alright. Whoa! We have an auto-loading holster to automatically reload when stowed, plus Vorpal Weapon? Like, this is essentially the God Roll. You have Tac Mag 2 for one more round in the magazine, 7 rounds total. Throw on a boss spec. This is like pretty much the PvE DPS God Roll right here. I think maybe you may be going for Assault Mag over Attack Mag if you can even get Assault Mag, but that's really being facetious here. You have Relevant Mag, you have Autoloading, you have Vorpal. Great roll. If you're a new player, 100% buy this. Like, this is a pretty solid shotgun roll here. Not pretty, it's amazing. And oh my goodness. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have spike grenades. If we did, autoloading plus full court is like the Gotti for this thing. Plus a velocity masterwork. Yeah, you're just missing spike grenades. Honestly, high explosive ordnance, if you don't care about spike grenades, it's going to do slightly less damage, but not that much. It's an option here, but dang, we were so close. Moving on from there, Gravear opening shot, not really interested in that. Then for the Hawk Moon here, well, we have snapshot sights, which some people really love, ADS faster, and then corkscrew rifling is fine at best. Alright, now, as for the DMT, snapshot sights, not as relevant because you hip fire so much. Full bore for a massive amount of range though. Again, pretty mid. Let's check the armor here. We have a 62 gauntlet with, frankly, too much mobility. Everything else is not bad, but 15 mobility is not great on a Titan. Then we have a 60 here. It's a little bit on the low side. Resilience, Discipline, Strength kind of split evenly at 14. Alright at best. 59 is kind of below my cutoff. I wish it was a little bit higher because recovery, intellect, resilience, but I digress. 59, again, just below the cutoff. A lot of strength here. Let's move on to the Warlock. Alright, for the Warlock, let's check this armor here. 64 is definitely pretty high, however, not really any spikes and too much mobility. Then we've got 62, that's a lot better. And wow, recovery being featured here. I mean, in PvE, you really want resilience, however, in PvP, not necessarily as much. And recovery is the main stat you want on a Warlock. You want 100 recovery. So this is actually a great piece here. Not a bad pickup for especially new players. The helmet, 62, not very spiky, kind of meh. And the legs, well, again, I didn't like 10 mobility. I definitely don't like 22 mobility. Let's check the Hunter. Alright, now for the Hunter, let's check these gauntlets. 64, like a lot of strength, resilience, mobility, like these aren't irrelevant stats. If you are going for like a strength melee build, definitely a consideration to pick up. Then for the chest piece, not spiky really at all here, so kind of meh. Then the helmet, whoa, that's pretty good. Massive resilience spike. So if you're in PvE, you want to get that 100 resilience on every character for damage resistance, and this is honestly a pretty decent pickup. I wish instead of maybe having the intellect or a strength that had mobility and something else, but this is still like a pretty solid piece all around. Definitely a consideration. And then, whoa, 63 with 29 strength. Like honestly, guys, like that's a really high amount of strength. If you are again going for a melee build, really a hard consideration. Even just like picking it up so that you can make a melee build in the future, not a bad idea. Because masterwork this, it's going to be 31 strength. That's 3 tiers by itself, just with one piece. So guys, overall, not a bad weekend. Some great weapons, especially this first in last out. Like this should be a buy for a lot of players. And for the love of God, if you don't have the Trinity Ghoul, buy it, because again, with the Catalyst, it is busted. As well as some decent armor. So guys, that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.